Rebels coming out at you with the Ninja class. We're going to look at a lot of Tiger cards and see if Kitty Cat's Katsu are going to want to play any of these cards or if they're mostly just Zen cards. Let's get into it. Alright, coming into Ninja. So, starting off with the Tiger Taming Kakara. I don't know how you say it. I'm sure it's Tiger Taming Staff or something. Anyways, coming in with the Tiger Taming Kakara, I think if you're going to play Crouching Tigers, I don't even know if you play this unless you're Zen. I think if you're Zen, you're going to have a lot of blues. I think this is fine. I think you have ways to make Crouching Tiger. I think this is okay. If you're like going to play Katsu with Crouching Tigers or Benji, it might be more beneficial to get the Kodachis. I'm not 100% sure. I like this card because it can pump up a Crouching Tiger, but I'm not 100% sure about it. But I definitely would play this as Zen. I don't think I would do Kodachi route just because you don't have a lot of blue zeros like you do with like Katsu. Alright, next up, Mask of Wizened Whiskers. You get to put a combo from your graveyard on the bottom of your deck. I mean, this is good with Zen because you search for a card of combo, so it can help you find that card again. I think this is fine if you're in limited. I think this is a good block, you know. But I think in constructed, I think it's probably just Master the Pouncing Links, even with Zen. So I don't think this is going to replace that. So I think this is going to see limited play, and it's pretty decent limited, I'd say. It's blocks 1 for the most part. That's really all it will do. But as far as constructed, I don't think this is going to be relevant. Chase the Tail. Just a 1 for 4, but could be 1 for 7 with Go Again, right? This is definitely played as Zen. If you're going to play any sort of Crouching Tiger, either with like Kitty Cat Katsu or something, then you definitely play this. I mean, this is a card that goes in all Tiger builds. I think there might be a Kitty Cat Katsu out there. There's definitely a Tiger Zen out there, so I think both these heroes are going to play it. I think it's coming in too hot for Benji. Alright, Maul. I like Maul too. Again, this is just heavily Tiger influence. I don't think you're going to play this if you're not playing Tigers. You just shouldn't, basically, right? You could play this in Benji. You don't need to make Tigers with it, right? You could just give your target attack action that costs 1 or less base, get +3. This could be fairly good if you're coming in with something that starts at 1 and just get sneak in damage. Probably you're not playing this though in Benji. I don't think you are. I think there's just better cards to play as far as attack reactions go, but maybe not. I'm not a Benji main, so if you play Benji and you're like, this is what I need, let me know in the comments. I'd be definitely interested to know that. But otherwise, I think this is Tiger build, and I think you do play it. If you're playing the Tiger build, you play that card. Territorial Domain. This one's interesting. There is some instant speed Tiger stuff you can make. It doesn't have to be in your hand. It can be in the banish zone, so I think that's fine. I think it's probably not better than Flick Flack, but it could be a 0 for 5 in blue, which that would make it better than Flick Flack. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I think maybe I would definitely consider this more in Zen, but even like Kitty Cat Katsu, I don't think I'm gonna play this one. I think I'll play other cards. If I want to D-react, I'd probably play Flick Flack in that deck, but because it's blue, I could see me wanting this a little bit more in Zen. Alright, Aspect of Tiger Body. I actually like this. I think it's pretty cool. You get to create a Tiger. You get to have Go Again. It doesn't have to be in a red attack, but you probably are going to be attacking with some red attacks here. So I'm pretty cool with that. I think in the Kit Kat's Katsu deck, you're definitely cool with that. But in a Zen deck, I think it's really good. You do want to have some blues in your Zen, But yeah, like when you play stuff like Chase to Tail, right? Like I think it's gonna be all right. I think it's gonna be good. It does have to be the last attack was a red action card, so you do have to kind of keep that in mind. But I mean, that still works with Chase to Tail. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I like this card. I like that the body, soul, and mind all have different ones, but just with the different colors. Probably the body is the only one I think really gets played. In draft, I could see soul be fine, and then in draft, mind be fine, so they can all be fine in draft. But I think I definitely play the red one, and probably just the red one in constructed. Chi Unleash, yeah, just basically being a 2 for 7 as long as crash time. This is good in draft. I will take this in draft. I think this card was played in Kitty Cat Katsu, but I don't know if it makes the cut anymore now that you have just better cards like Chase to Tail, Maul. I think there might be better cards, but it's not a bad one. So I think you're fine playing this as well. I think you only would play the red in Kitty Cat Katsu. In Zen, I don't even know if you're playing this. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I think you're playing the blue though. I think the blue in Zen is actually pretty good, so I'm fine with the blue one. Blessing of Key. So we got the blessings making a comeback. This is fine because I think this one works pretty well with Zen. I think you're gonna have a lot of blue. I think you'll have that extra resource to pay at the end. I think it'll be okay. So I don't really think you would play this any other time, but I think the red and blue are fine in Zen. In limited, all these cards are fine. I think none of these are duds. I think I would kind of hesitate with the blessings in limited, but I still think the red and blues are fine. Biting Breeze, this one I like a lot. I think this is, you definitely draft this a little higher. I mean, there's a reason why it has a 2 block, because you should always just be attacking with this one. Yeah, just a 0 for 3, very good. I'm even okay with the yellows and blues in draft. I'm not sure this sees outside of limited. I don't know if this card is good enough outside of limited. Maybe the red. The blue could be okay in like Kitty Cat Katsu. It could be okay in Zen. But I think definitely this is a more of a limited bomb than a constructed one. Breed Anger. This one I like. This one blocks for 3. It's a 1 for 4 with go again as long as you have a Crouching Tiger. I think you can get a Crouching Tiger pretty easy. Any cards that make Crouching Tiger, I'm a huge fan of. So like the aspect of Tiger. Those are, I'm good, huge fan of. Biting Breeze, I'm a huge fan of. So Breed Anger, being able to work off a Crouching Tiger is really cool. 1 for 4 go again with the combo. I'm hyped about this card. I think this card could see some play in Kitty Cat Katsu. I think it will see some play in Zen. In limited, I really like this card. So big fan of Breed Anger. Flex Claw, this is a must-have. I think I draft this as one of the highest ones, just because it has go again, it has an on-hit effect. The red I would play in Kitty Cat Katsu, but the other two I'm fine playing in Sin. Probably just playing the red and blue though. In limited, I think this is great. I'm all about playing it in limited. Pouncing Key or Chi. Yeah, this one's okay. This one's, again, you kind of need a tiger. But I think it's fine. It's like Breed Anger. I think I'm fine with playing those. I like the Flex Claw the most, but these two are really good. Just the fact that they block for 3 and they can have go again, I think is my favorite part about them. Untamed, when this attacks, next Crouch Tiger gets +1. Yeah, I mean, it's a 1 for 4 go again, so it's like a for sure coming in. It's kind of like Flex Claws, but worse in my eyes. I'd rather have the Tiger be made than just giving the Tiger a bump. But these Tigers do come out of 0-0, so this might be a little bit more needed. Basically, what is observed here is that other than even like the Blessing of Chi, I think all these are fine to draft. I think these are all very good cards to draft. I think we're going to see Chase to Tail be played and constructed, absolutely. I can see Aspect Tiger body be playing constructed, and then Flex Claws for sure, especially red, will be playing constructed. I think we'll see a few of these cards get played in Kitty Cat Katsu exclusively. I think all these cards that I just mentioned are going to be played in Zen. I think that's what we're going to be seeing here. So, and then there's Zen State with, I'm guessing that's Zen. But yeah, so that is my prediction for the ninja here. Definitely upgrading like Zen himself, and then there is a potential for Kitty Cat Katsu to be around. Although Katsu does just have that Bonds of Ancestry line, and that's just really good. So we'll see if that can get broken or not, but probably not. Anyhow, all right, that is ninjas. Next up is the generic. So be sure to check out that video. Until then, keep on fabbing.